What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 21 Ultimate Team video. We're starting a new series today for the next couple days, or I should say over maybe the next 2 weeks. We're going to be going over all of the best budget cards in MUT 21. We'll be going by position, some kind of groupings for offensive linemen, defensive linemen, but we're going to put out several videos going over this. We will make a playlist for this entire series as well. So in the upper right part of your screen, there should be a circle with the letter I. It's going to link you to the playlist. So once these videos start rolling out, you can catch up on all of them if you miss any. So the other day I put out a poll asking you guys to let me know what do you guys consider a budget card, right? And I was actually kind of surprised at the results here. 50,000 coins and under, 41% of the vote said that. I thought that's a little too cheap right now, especially at this point in the game where there's just so many cards out there, and 50k isn't a lot to me. 23% said 50 to 75k, and then 25% said 75 to 100k. So what we're going to do with this series in this video is basically keep our budget options 100k and under. We'll give you a couple different options at each position, and in today's video, we're going to be going over, obviously, the most important part of your MUT team on offense for sure, quarterbacks. So we got about 5 or 6 cards in mind that we can go over for the quarterback position, keeping it right under 100k. Let's get into the first one. First one up is Joe Montana. Now we're specifically taking a look at the Redux card, which is a 93 overall versus his 92. And the reason we're doing this is because all of the cards that I'm going to take a look at are not factoring in power-ups. Obviously, if you're going to be powering up any of these cards, it's going to cost you more coins to do so. So I'm going to try to focus on not doing that and really keeping our budget under 100,000 coins. And all of these, prices that we're going by are from muthead.com. But here is Joe Montana, 93 overall. The reason I picked this card, all right, he's not the fastest, but he does have the Field General archetype, and this was the first card, if you guys remember back when it came out, that could get Hot Route Master and Gunslinger. So not the greatest speed. There's better options out there now that can get both, but for this pricing, for our budget under 100,000 coins, I still think this is a pretty viable quarterback. Again, if you're specifically working with this budget of under 100 coins. 80 speed, he can get Hot Route Master, he can get Gunslinger, and because of this is the Redux card, you don't need to power him up at all. You can literally just add those abilities onto this base card. His short throw is 92, mid 91, deep 90, so he hits all 3 thresholds when it comes to throwing the ball. The one downside to this card, other than only 80 speed, is his throwing power is pretty weak at 90. So if you like throwing the ball down the field, this card's probably not going to be for you. But Gunslinger and Hot Route Master, that combination is really, really good to have on your quarterback. Saves you a lot of ability points on the rest of your offense, and that's why we picked Joe Montana as one of our budget QBs. Now, if you're looking for somebody that I would say is the total opposite of Joe Montana, we have Redux Michael Vick here. Now, obviously, he has the 50 card out, another card that came out after this one, but this is still the fastest quarterback in MUT that's under our budget of 100k. And again, it's another Redux card, meaning that you don't have to power it up at all if you don't want to. It's going to get all the abilities that you can get from this card without powering them up. And the highlight of this card, if you're a scrambling player, if you like to run with your quarterback, even if you're on a budget, right, but you're looking for a backup quarterback who maybe you can bring in for read option situations, this might not be a bad card as well. 91 speed, his throwing stats aren't going to be the greatest. Short throw 87, mid 83, deep 89. He does have 93 throwing power, which at the time this card came out was really, really good. That's kind of lacking a little bit now with the evolution of more cards coming out, but still a pretty solid card. So if you're looking for a starting quarterback and you like to run around with your quarterback, definitely good option. But this could even be helpful for my people who are looking for maybe a backup quarterback, again, to substitute this card into certain situations. You can take a look at his 91 overall, his legend card. That's going to be well under 100k right now. And of course, with that card, it'd only be 90 speed, but a pretty fast card, the fastest quarterback that's out there in MUT 21 right now. Now, if you're looking to be super budget and you don't care about throwing stats at all, brand new Jalen Hurts just came out yesterday, 88 overall. Sells for like 17k and under. He also has 91 speed. Throwing stats are nowhere near as good as this one, and this isn't even a good card when it comes to throwing. But if you're looking for just strictly a backup who can come in for that read option, that Jalen Hurts Team of the Week 88 overall is not a bad option as well. Another card that you can take a look at that's going to have the speed with better throwing stats is Team of the Week Donovan McNabb. Now, I know it's over 100K right here on your screen, but if you look at MUThead.com, the average pricing, this card definitely goes under 100K. And again, this is just the base Team of the Week card, no power-up along with it. But if we take a look at McNabb's stats, 87 speed, so not as fast as Vick. But the throwing stats are better. Short throw 90, mid 91, 88 deep throw, and his throw power is only a 91, so you got to worry about that. Throw on the run 92. Now, I'm going to say with this card, experiences may vary. I use this card fully powered up, Eagles Chem, all the bells and whistles on it, and I struggled using this card. I did not enjoy it. For those of you that watch my videos, Donovan McNabb, my favorite player of all time, I couldn't use this card past one day. So why am I throwing it on my list? Well, it fits the budget that we're talking about, and I've had a lot of other people say that this card works very well for them, so maybe it was just my play style. The thing that holds this card back is the archetype. It's an improviser, and you just can't do much with improvisers. They can't get Gunslinger right now. They can't get Hot Route Master. I believe he might be able to get Escape Artist, but you can't hold me on that one. So I think it's a very budget-friendly card if you have luck with it. I did not. Some of you might, but good speed, good mixture of speed and throwing abilities. Again, not going to be able to throw the ball down the field much with this card. Just short and mid-range kind of game if that's your playing style, like a West Coast offense. I think this card is worth picking up. If you like to air it out down the field a little bit more, we have two strong arm quarterbacks that we're going to take a look at that will fulfill those needs. This was probably, and I could say maybe my favorite quarterback of all of MUT 21 until Rich Gannon came out. This is the first card that could get Hot Route Master and have some solid speed, and that's Steve McNair. So this is like a faster version of the Joe Montana that we took a look at earlier. 84 speed, throwing power 92. Still not great, but it's better than what we've seen so far. Short throw 91, mid 90, and deep 89. Now, of course, if you can power up this card, if you want to spend a little bit more to do so, feel free to do so. But this card gets Hot Route Master, Field General archetype. He's pretty fast with that 84 speed. This card's starting to feel a little outdated because of Rich Gannon and some of the newer cards that just came out, like that Alex Smith card. If he gets a power up, you know, he's going to replace his card for sure. But I still think this was one of my favorite cards to use if you're looking for Hot Route Master and need a little bit of speed. Definitely check out Steve McNair. And with Series 4 coming out soon, I believe his Legend card will get a Redux. Will it be under 100K? Probably not. But if that card's not, crazy expensive, you might want to take a look at his Redux when that comes out, when Series 4 starts, because that card's going to give you +1 to all the stats, of course, without needing to power it up. Up next, and this one probably is closer, well, definitely is closer to that 75,000 range that we were really shooting for, and that's going to be Dante Culpepper. So 92 overall, strong arm quarterback. You don't have to power this card up to get Gunslinger. That's a good thing with this card. And if you're looking for somebody that can throw it down the field a little bit better with speed, obviously Culpepper is a great option here. So 85 speed, throwing power 93, short throw 89, which I don't really think matters. As long as that's somewhere close to 90, you're good there. Medium throw 87, that's one you might be concerned about. You might want to rock play fake for that. Play fake chemistry, and then the 90 deep throw, which is really good. Throw under pressure 89, throw on the run 90, play action 90. This is one of the better quarterbacks in the game at the time that it came out because he could throw it down the field and he has solid speed, respectable speed at 85. Card's starting to get a little bit phased out, and we'll have one other option that you guys can use instead of this one that could possibly get, we'll definitely get more upgrades coming through soon. But Culpepper, good card. Again, his power up not too expensive. You're gonna have to spend more coins on training if you do want to power him up, but if you're trying to stick to a budget there, this card is not too bad without that power up. And the last card on our list, and this one I would say buy it if you can, if you want it as soon as you can, is Josh Allen. You have to think he's going to be due for another upgrade, and he's been a very popular quarterback in MUT. A lot of pros use him, and it's mainly because he can get Gunslinger, he has great throwing power, and he has usable speed, a kind of a highlight or a theme that we've been talking about for most of this video. So this is, again, without the power-up. Remember, he has an 89 overall team standout card. His power-up can only be achieved through that team standout set, or obviously you can buy him, but I'm sure that card's a little bit expensive right now, and it's not going to help you if you're trying to stay under a budget. Also, he's going to be due for another upgrade, maybe a 95, 96 overall. He was playing at an MVP level. His team's still in the playoffs at the time that I'm recording this video, obviously. 85 speed, the highest throwing power for any quarterback in the game that's under 100,000 coins, and this one's right at 80k. So 95 throwing power, short, mid, and deep throw, all under 90. So that's a bit to be concerned about, but I wouldn't stress it too much here. Throw under the pressure is 86, throw on the run 92, and play action 87. So if you like to throw it downfield, he's going to be your best bet. And this one, I think, is a great option to pick up just because we know he's going to get at least 1 to 2 more cards throughout the rest of the year, and I could totally see him being one of the best quarterbacks when it's all said and done for MUT 21 out there. Now, if there's any cards that I forgot, left out, that I didn't mention that you guys think fall under that 100k budget range, cards that maybe you use and have had a lot of success with, definitely let me know down below in the comments section. Help the rest of the community out, the people that are watching this video, to get some options and opinions on budget quarterbacks. Help them out, tell them why you should pick a card, and leave it down below in the comment section. Again, we'll be back with another episode. I'm probably going to alternate these every other day until we're out. We'll flip-flop between offense and defense, so next episode we'll be on the defensive side of the ball. Haven't decided which position yet, but thank you guys for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, found it helpful, and you want more of these budget player videos, make sure you show some support. Click that thumbs up. Means a lot to me. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.